Bill Gates, a billionaire and philanthropist, gave India's vast digital public infrastructure a big thumbs up on Wednesday. He praised the country's great digital network, reliable and cheap connections, and said this will be the cheapest 5G market. Under India's G20 presidency, a session called Building Resilient and Inclusive Economies, the promise of digital public infrastructure was held on Wednesday in New Delhi. The co-founder of Microsoft spoke about India's digital identity Aadhaar, its payment infrastructure, and the rapid steps the country has taken to bring more people into the formal banking system. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy Bill Gates' speeches before proceeding with the video. India, in particular, has made it possible for people to build on top of digital public infrastructure by starting with an identity system. And making financial access and payment part of that in a trusted way opens up a huge range of possibilities. We are just getting started with this. Gates said at the event, "We're seeing incredibly creative ways to use this in a lot of different fields." Gates, who is co-chair and a trustee of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, said that COVID-19 had shown the value of digital payment systems for making it easier to send money for emergency relief around the world. India, in particular, has made it possible for people to build on top of digital public infrastructure by starting with an identity system. And making financial access and payment part of that in a trusted way opens up a huge range of possibilities. We are just getting started with this. Gates said at the event, "We're seeing incredibly creative ways to use this in a lot of different fields." Gates, who is co-chair and a trustee of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, said that COVID-19 had shown the value of digital payment systems for making it easier to send money for emergency relief around the world. Gates said that this is an exciting year to show off India's innovations in digital public infrastructure and other areas. It is great that India is taking the lead in this as part of its G20 presidency, Gates said. The goal is to show people the benefits of this and offer to help them on their journey as they adapt it to their needs. He also said, "We would like for all countries to do this, especially developing countries." Gates, who spoke at the session, also praised India's competitive private market, reliable and low-cost connectivity, innovation landscape, and said that this will be the cheapest 5G market. One of the best things about India is that it has a great digital network and a very high number of people who use smartphones. You have also opened transactions with phones that don't have touch screens, he said. Gates said that India's connectivity has helped it grow. The connection has been very good, it's very reliable, and it's the cheapest in the world. And this is what will happen with 5G. There's no question that this will be the cheapest 5G market, said the tech legend. Gates thought that other countries could also use the India model if they improve their public infrastructure. Last week, India and Singapore linked their digital payment systems, which is a very important goal, as one person put it. Even if we can cut the costs of sending money back by a few %, that's a huge amount of money, he said. This month, India and Singapore linked the Unified Payment Interface, UPI, network with Pay Now in Singapore. With the UPI Pay Now link, people in either country who use the two fast payment systems can send money to people in the other country quickly, easily, safely, and cheaply using their mobile apps. Gates said that the best thing about digital systems is that they let researchers find out who is using them, but only on an aggregate level and in a way that doesn't hurt privacy. There is a lot more to be done on that, including things like innovation centers that make it easy to try things out quickly, he said. Gates said that India's justice system needs to be streamlined, and he added, if there is any delay, that makes it hard for businesses to invest. Gates said that in the mobile infrastructure space, there had been wild competition with winners and losers, and that even though it was hard, the government did not choose one company over another. In the end, it was the users who gained, he said. Ashwini Vaishnaw, the Minister of Telecom and IT, called 2023 a landmark year and said that digital technology has reached adulthood. AI, 5G, and quantum computing have all reached the point where they can be used by most people. The minister said that India has made a unique framework for the digital economy that is focused on making a difference in people's lives. Vaishnaw said that India's digital public infrastructure is unique because, unlike in other places, where digital technology is mostly controlled by big tech companies, India has a public-private partnership model in which everyone has an important role. He talked about India's most important projects, like Aadhaar, UPI, Co-Win, and the new homegrown 4G/5G stack. He said that India has made it a policy goal that everyone should be able to benefit from digital technology. The minister said that India is happy to let the rest of the world use its technology.